I mean, how about young people being won over by radical and extremist ideology, and speaking specifically regard to the Islamic religion. Maybe there's a youth living next to you who is preparing to go to Syria or to Iraq to go fight. But the question is, what is wrong and what is making these young people vulnerable to radical ideas? That they are prepared to sacrifice their lives in order to fight for freedom. Now, to explore this and related issues, we will be hosting a panel of clerics and community leaders. Some of my guests, will be joining later, but I have here a very solid and reputable panelists who will be helping me. I have this morning Imam Rian Del Roson. He is the Imam of the Islamic and Juman congregation. Please say hello to our listeners.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. And then we have also just joining us Mr. Samuel Walobiga, who is the leader of the Sympathy religion here, also in Amsterdam. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you to welcome me.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Now, Mr. Walobiga has quite some interesting insight into Islamic religion, so it's good to have a combination of these great giants in the studio. And for you who is out there, we want you to follow us closely and feel free to give us a call on the studio line, which is 020-737-1619. Now, let's kick off by asking the question, why are some young Muslims being lured into militancy to go fight outside their home countries? Because this thing has really picked up so dramatically. What has led to this whole thing? And people are pretty scared and worried about what is going this way. I don't know whether you have the same feeling. It's like Imam Ryan. Please go ahead, give us your take.
Even I'm scared of it. Because it's not normal.
It's not normal, huh?
It's not normal, no. And you can even see it by the... we have a community of imams in Holland, especially about the Moroccan community. And they even issue, let's say, declaration or something, that this is not good, and it isn't going the right way. Mm-hmm. And that we as imams even have our own thing to do. We have to look at ourselves and talk about it in the community, and tell the people to, if they see something like that, that they can act upon it. Go to the authorities or go to the mosque, to the imam and say, hey, something is happening to this brother or this sister, and what do I have to do about it? I must be glad on the other side that it isn't happening in my community, because maybe it's something about the Suriname people that they don't do this. They don't go out fighting for a cause that isn't theirs. And but you do see it in by people who are trying to come to Islam, and a few of the Moroccan brothers and sisters that we have. So it's something to be mindful of, yes. And to act upon. Yeah.
So like you clearly said, okay, for a section of the Islamic community, there appears to be a tendency for people to be kind of, let's say, so brainwashed, let me put it that way, more than others, or rather to respond to the desire to get into jihad. Are you saying that you've noticed that it's more prevalent with, let's say, the Moroccan young people than with the others?
You can see it's that in the Islamic community, because it's big. We have all kinds of groups in it.
Yes.
That a few of them just don't do it. They don't even think about it. They say something, but they just don't do it.
Okay. Then there must be some kind of connection, interest. I mean, there must be a provocation of some sort, something that makes some young people want to be eager to do something like that. But let me just give the word to Mr. Olumide. Say hello to our listeners, and also just give you just one or two things on what are the questions that's on the floor.
Yeah. Good morning, listen. I'm Walubinga.
Yeah.
I'm teaching sympathy religion. It's Africa Universal Good Moral, and I'm also founder and CAO at Africa School of Thought. So I thank you to invite me.
Welcome.
So I come here to stand by side inside of our community, because we are affected in this terrorism in this world, from Mali to Kenya. There is a lot of death, but most of the time when they make program of discussing about it, they never invite Black Africa community to talk about it. And recently we see in Paris, Charlie Hebdo, also one African guy was involved in it. So it's something I used to talk about it, and I stand on the side of Black Africa community, because the Muslim Arabs, they try to fool our youth, Black Africans, to involve in this war. You know, it's not our war; it's they wage war against the West, and the West range war against them. So we find ourselves through a war which is not concerning us. You understand what I mean? Europeans, they tried to do it before. They involved Black Africans in the First World War. We fought, but in the end, the interest, we didn't get it. Second World War, the same thing. And today, Arab Muslim try to do the same thing to use us. We lose one of the most intellectual in this fight. I can name his name. He's terrorist suspect, Nigeria, Omar Farouk Abu Mutalab. You know about it, Imam?
I've heard
No, he was caught to the flight from Amsterdam to New York.
Oh, the guy, okay.
The suicide bomber. This guy, first of all, is an elite, is intellectual. Secondly, is a rich, his father is a banker. He's a rich, internationally recognized. If you check Africa School of Thought, make research to all suicide bombers, Arab to Afghanistan to Arab country, they are not intellectual and they are not from rich family. So how they choose this guy to spoil his life? That lost, they don't feel it. We feel it. Black African community, they feel that lost. You understand? Now he's in jail for his life.
Yes.
Now the question is, why would somebody like that, who is supposed to be smart enough,
intelligent,
fall to this kind of brainwashing?
Yeah, it's a brainwashing which the Western support, the belief which doesn't recognize any reform, you know, and they use that. Imam, sorry to say,
no, just say.
According to what happened in Paris, I'm not caricature, but I feel myself, I am Charlie Hebdo. Are you Charlie Hebdo?
To be honest, I am not Charlie Hebdo, but I am for freedom of speech. So if somebody wants to write something down or create something, I don't care. I don't feel offended about it. Because, to be honest, I didn't know Charlie Hebdo before anything of this happened.
Yes.
And mainstream French people even didn't know about it. Now it's now people know about it. No, I'm not Charlie Hebdo, because freedom of speech is something that you can have, but I don't find it nice to offend somebody, every religion or people. So you can say what you want, but you have to think about the consequences.
Absolutely.
So I don't think you can offend Muhammad, Jesus, even the Pope. I don't like it, because you will have people who find it offensive. But still, I think that the people have the right to say what they want.
So when we talk Charlie Hebdo, it's not that magazine or that caricature is a symbol which covers a value of freedom, and that freedom is above of everything, according to Africa sympathy religion.
Okay, you hold it right there. We'll come back.
Let me learn.
Okay.
So, because of that freedom, yeah, people they say we say we are Charlie Hebdo, yeah. We come back, we say Islam is a religion of Europe, is a religion of France. Don't discriminate the Muslim people. Don't stigmatize them. But people, they say they are not Charlie Hebdos. All Arab countries, no one even tried to see the side of Europe or France or the world. They just say, they don't Charlie Hebdos. What you give to the world in exchange? Nothing. You say you are there supporting freedom. Freedom, when you support freedom, is a freedom. Freedom is a freedom. Freedom of opinion, freedom of expression is very nice things, and all religion need it.
Okay, now you hold it right there.
You cannot reject
my focus is on young people who are supposed to, be our future. Some of the intelligent with great prospects getting trapped into this radicalism. And I'm surprised to hear that from Holland alone we have over 200 people who went to do jihad. Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's from Holland or from Europe, but I mean that number, it's a lot. Before you know, somebody left trying to cross the border, to go fight. And so the question then is, what is really attractive? Who's enticing them, and with what are they really enticing them? I want you guys to really tell me what you know. What is it that they are being offered, which is so enticing that they'll damn the consequences? They are ready to lose their lives to go fight. Please talk to me.
Yeah, it is really funny that you asked that, because a few days ago somebody even asked this in a community of a few scholars, somebody from the media, and all of them agree that it is a political thing. First of all, the guys, the boys, they see something happening, and we're now talking about Syria. Yeah. If you look at the Arabic Spring thing, everywhere the world went to help. Why not in Syria, where Assad is killing his people, where they know that he has mass destruction, that he has weapons of mass destruction, only because Russia is helping him. And then the young ones will say, a few of the young ones will say, hey, but this is not fair. And because of that thing, people can talk to them. You see what is happening, you see what the West is doing, they're evil, and this and that. You have to help your people, you have to go to jihad, you have to, because you will get so many virgins when you die, or something like that. It's the best thing that you can do, or the way for your Lord. It's not like that. It's really not like that. Just a few weeks ago, I read an article about a father that get the message that his son is dead, but he did everything to get his son back. Everything, went to the media, to the police, to the everything, but they just didn't want to help him. Now we found out he is dead, and then I have to think about something that the prophet,
where
in Syria, yeah. And I have to think about something that the prophet said. A man came to him and he said, "Oh prophet, I want to go to jihad because a battle was coming." And the prophet looked at him and he said, "Do you still have parents living?" He said, "Yes." They go home, that is your jihad. Be with them.
Yes.
So simple. So simple, but that's what my brother here is saying. A few of the Arabic Muslims have money. Let's be honest, they have the money and they have the ability to
sponsor
to sponsor them and to say you're gonna get that, and they have a lot of internet channels and YouTube channels, and the people are just looking at that. They are not even listening anymore to the imams from here. They're only listening to what they are saying. Yeah, that is something that is happening, and how to stop it?
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
Are we saying that? Most times it is said that the younger people are not interested in religion. They are only interested in maybe their study or just enjoying themselves. Okay. So how then would it be if they are not listening or they are not being involved in regular service or prayer? Why would they be involved or interested in listening to other imams on the internet?
Yes.
Because I really don't see the match here.
The connection.
A lot of the people, it's true, youth today, they're not connected to religion. So they want to do a thing, and they have girls, hey, they can do what they want. But to be honest, the people that I spoke to, they said everywhere, always they are complaining about us. What us? And in this moment, I was just talking about a single boy. I'm not doing this good. I'm not doing this wrong side. Islam is this. Islam is that. And then at one moment, it will trigger something from. Let me look at it. At that moment, there you have the choice. Are you going to internet, what is most simple for them to do? Or do you go to an imam and to talk?
So that they don't value their life in the future no more. And they don't listen to the imams, the regular imams.
Yeah, indoctrinated, and the thing that you get, if you die on the path of Allah. That is all they can. That's what they think about. You have to know that when you die a martyr, then not only about the virtues that you will get in heaven, but you can even take a few of your families with you when you will stand before God. So I'm a martyr. So I will take that, I want my family with me. And God will say, okay, I will give it. That is the thing that they are learning. Learning. And if you, so that's what they say, take something right out of context and make some crazy thing about it. And that's something we have to do. You have to educate the people.
Okay.
Educate them more even.
All right. Are there some scriptures from the Quran that you believe people are maybe turning around? Mr. Valviga, you also know quite a bit about.
Let me say, according to my research, maybe it's risky for me, but I'm a researcher. I have to say the truth. What Imam say is just he tried to defend the side he is. The radicalism is everywhere in Islam, and you can find it openly in the Quran, like chapter 61 and verses 4, which Allah loves those they kill for Him. There in that verses, in all contexts, you find that love have been using to destroy, not to build. I say in that verses, chapter 61, verses 4. Allah love those they kill for Him. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
This is my research I make. I'm not here to offend or to be against or to support. No. It's the research I make to how to manage to protect Black Africa community. We have the antidote to what they are doing. Their propagandas, how they used to penetrate people we make research and we have it down.
Okay, hold on. Imam Riyad,
Yeah.
what you just quoted, is that true? Is that the correct interpretation?
What was it again?
61 verses 4.
61. I will get something else, man.
Can you read it out for us if you can find that?
No, it can be in 61.
Verses 4.
4, yeah. It can be inside it. It's because there are a lot of things in the Quran that are related to war.
Are related to a war?
War and jihad. So I will not tell to the man that it's not there, because it's here. In Dutch you will say, voorzeker, God heeft degene lief die ter wille van hem strijden in geordende geleerden, alsof ze een gehechte muur vormen. Yeah? And, but to be honest, you have to look, like I said, you have to always look at it in the context, because it's even written in the Quran that he who kills one man is like he has killed the whole of mankind. But it's also written in the Quran, the most simple verse that everybody is using, even Geert Wilders, kill them wherever you see them.
And where is that?
And persecute them wherever you find them.
And who are those to be persecuted?
Exactly. Yeah. But you have to look further. But if they stop, then stop, because God doesn't like the people who started the war. You always have to be honest, and that is something big scholars can do. Reading a Quran and a translation is always an interpretation of the translator.
Yeah.
But to understand the Quran, that is what I say about education.
Yeah.
You have to have a high education, a university education in Arabic. You have to know why the verse has been revealed, called the Asbab al-Nuzul. You have to know the reason behind it. You have to know the timeline of it. You have to know so many things, and then you can say, okay,
this is what
maybe this is it.
Okay.
This is it. So it's really dangerous to just interpret it.
Literally.
That's why normally I just don't do it. I take a few things out of the Quran, but I have, if you look at me at my home and I'm busy, a lot of books everywhere, just only for that little thing. Do I have the best interpretation of it? So, and to be honest, in every religion, you have it, in every religion. If you look at the Torah, you have it. They can even say in the Bible you can find things. You cannot say that the faith is dangerous, is radical. No. Even Hinduism, even Buddhism. If you look now in Myanmar, Buddhism are killing Christians and Muslims. Do I tell that Buddhism is wrong? No. The Buddhist is wrong. I will not say Islam is wrong. I will say the Muslim that is doing it is wrong.
But what are they getting? If I may ask, what is it that they are getting that is not promoting peace? It's only promoting revenge. What is it that they are getting? Because whatever they are getting, I believe, if I'm preaching, my followers will do what I'm preaching. So what are they getting that is making them very radical? What is it that can make a young man to what are they promising them? Even if it is money they are promising them, or they are promising them virgins, how come they are believing those things in this generation? How come?
So the problem is, according to my research, yes, what Imam said, that in Quran there is two sides of two tongues.
Two tongues.
Two tongues. The Makkah one, the Makkah chapter, and the Medina chapters. So the Makkah chapters, the Prophet of Muslim was alone. He didn't get army. So he was played for peace. When he ran to Medina, he built army, and he was the one who get the army. So he abrogated all the chapter of Makkah.
No.
So what he's saying is the chapter of Makkah. He was alone. He was getting 72, 75 people. When he ran to Medina, he get army. Yeah, because I'm a researcher. I must protect my community also. When he get a bill army, he brings some chapter with abrogation and in Quran there is abrogation and abrogated.
That's true.
Chapters. So, and he didn't compile Quran in 23 years of Islamic campaign. No, he couldn't. He didn't. He passed away. So he didn't show them how they can put it together, these two things. By putting together, so Quran is getting two tongues. They use it under circumstances. If they see that they are weak, they cannot use force to you, they will use the Makkah one, the peaceful one. But
well, are you saying there are two versions, different versions of
yeah,
Quran?
yeah. Two.
Is that true?
No.
There is two.
Let me first talk.
Finish.
Let me first finish. I find that
in
nice.
Quran, there is two sides. The same thing. The Makkah chapter can talk peace, and the Medina one is only war and attack and killing.
So
the Medina one come late. It means the Medina one abrogated.
I don't understand. So if I take a copy of Quran,
yes,
I can find those two types
differences
in the same book.
Yes, in the same book. Yes, that is.
Yeah. Okay.
The same book. So they can play theology games to tell you, no, this one is this. But the first Muslim, they didn't get university. They didn't get all those. They were using it raw, the way it is. The Muslim of first century, the first Muslim, they will use it the way it is that help them to disturb all the neighbors, conquer them, kill the men and take the women, and rule and turn them to Arab. We can see today Syria is Arabic country, Egypt is Arabic country, Iraq. Normally they are not Arab. They were conquered. And with brutal and bloody kind of extension. It was not by sweet water. So it's my research. It's writing to their own book. I don't want nobody to think that I scrutinize or I talk bad about Islam. No. I'm preaching my religion, and they can, if they want, they can also make research into sympathy religion and debate with me.
Okay, good. Let Imam please respond
First thing, the Quran. In the Quran, Allah says there are two verses in the Quran. Those who are simple, and those are the verses that are a rule, and those where you can look at two sides. And God says about those things. But if you contemplate about those two, about the last one, you surely will go astray. Talking about that means, look at what the Prophet has said about those verses. It's true, you have Meccan verses and you have verses of Medina. The Meccan verses are small verses. Kul huwallahu ahad, there is no God but God. Allahu samad, those things.
Yeah, and then the Medina one?
When he went to Medina, then the big verses came.
For example, so the same thing like you just quoted, give us the Medina version.
And okay, let's first say when he went to Medina, Medina was Yathrib, was a Jewish city. It was a small city because the people of Mecca were still better equipped and had a bigger army. And not everybody of Medina became Muslim. Even when Abu Sufyan took everything away of the Muslims in Mecca, and he went to Syria to sell it, even then the Prophet didn't want to fight. He just did not want to fight. His brother, his uncle came to him, his uncle Hamza came to him and said, we have to fight. He said he walked away. He didn't want to fight. And then God said, fight against those who oppressed you. And but when they want to stop, then stop, because I don't like the person starting a war. It's true that a Meccan verse, a Medina verse can take away a Meccan verse. That's true, but not on faith issue, and even not. It will be a fiqh issue. That is, I say it. Fiqh is justice.
Justice, okay.
Like, say if somebody has done something, and the Meccan verse will say about we have to kill him. Just example, we have to kill him, but the Medina verse will say no, it's better to put him in jail to let him think about it. Then this verse, Medina verse, overrules the Meccan verse always, but not every verse is overruled. Not every verse, because the biggest scholars in the world, and then I have to think about a few University of Leiden, people like Maurits Berger, Dutch people, they will say the same thing. They will say the same thing.
Okay, so right now, we're talking about our young people who are being radicalized. So is it that whatever they're listening to, they're using the Medina verses?
Yes.
To brainwash them?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
and
they are using verses. That is true. They can use every verse.
No,
in the
Medina.
Quran. We even have people that go extreme.
Yeah.
In just simple verses like being lovely, but to go away from the community, not to participate. It's even also a form of extremism. And there is a golden rule that the Prophet has said: the biggest enemy of Islam is extremism. Don't go extreme in everything you are doing. Just be simple. Yeah, always take the golden way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is what mainstream Islam is.
It's about, yeah.
But you have a few, you have the outcome of how you will call it, the Arabic community, the Salafism. And that is radical Islam. At the point that it's they take everything from what the scholars came from in the golden ages and something, and they throw it away and they make their own thing of it, and they want to think about some things again. Okay, that's no problem. But to say that people like Bilal and all those people are not good scholars, no, that's strange. And that is something you have to look at. I will not say that every Salafism is wrong.
What is Salafism?
Salafism is that they that they are trying. They will say from I follow the 3 generations after the Prophet. It's called the Salafus Salihin.
Oh, okay.
But if you look at it now, most jihadism is coming from Salafism. And then the mainstream normal Islam, like Sunni Islam and even Shia Islam.
But the question is, I mean, religion is not something really that people just are born with. You are born maybe into it, and you are taught, you are groomed, to know about the religion. I was raised up Christian, I learned most of the things I know because my mom guided me. My father was not around because he was traveling a lot those days. So I was groomed. I learned many things. I went to school, the rest I learned. Okay, so what are those who are who are so radical or giving this kind of interpretation? Where did they get it from? I mean, who groomed them to be this way? And if what we are saying is true, that the interpretation, maybe they're giving the wrong interpretation to the scriptures, how come? You see, so this is it's a serious matter. It's a serious matter.
Yeah, you can come in, yes.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm not here to speak about Islam, and the Imam is there, but Imam is talking something like, I have to defend Africa community. Yes?
Listen, do your best, focus on
the topic,
the plight of our young people, because
we have to.
What Imam is talking.
It is not good enough. Young people lose their future.
Yeah, we have to defend
somebody who has brainwashed them.
Our children.
Yes.
That's my focus.
I agree.
So try and focus on that.
I agree. I agree on that. But the thing is, what Imam is talking, yeah, if people hear that, it will never change them. They will just be vulnerable, you know, to those recruiters, those Arab Muslim, because what he's saying, there's a stand. The truth is that the difference between Islam and other religion is, other religion passed through reform, and Islam couldn't know that reform. It's still, they want to practice it raw like it was the first century of Islam. You understand what I mean? So what he's talking, it sounds like, yeah, it's like that it is. But when you face those people, yeah, they give you another reality. And our people, they use, as you say, they don't stand those people because they bring another reality. They come with Quran. Those verses of no violence are very few. Abrogate by those verses of violence, Medina verses. Imam, please, we have to be responsible.
We
have to be responsible. When we are talking this, we must try to help.
I have to say something about it.
We don't have to try to cover.
No verse of the Quran that is talking about peace is obligated by a verse of war. Then I have to say, brother, you have to, you know what you have to do? Go to the Leiden University and talk to high teacher Maurits Berger, and he will learn you about this one. Really, because at this moment you're really suppressing everything, because you just don't get it at that moment. I like the way you're doing it, and even your love for your community. That is something that you have to have. But
you know what happened with Boko Haram?
Now you say something. Boko Haram. It is, the brother is saying it completely, but he goes around at every. Sometimes
let me finish.
Sometimes I also go around, but he is.
Let me finish.
It's
you know Arabic, why I say Boko Haram?
Because it's an Arabic thing. Yeah. Boko Haram is also being used by the Salafistic community. Yes, they're Salafis.
Yeah. So let me say a little bit about Boko. You know the basic ideology of Boko Haram is to fight European education. I mean Western education.
Yeah.
And there is not even single one Arabic Muslim cleric can stand up and condemn them. No. Their basic ideology is to go out, take out in Nigeria the education of European education, Western education.
Okay.
So how we can get computer, how we can get all these cars and the equipment. They ask something and back using Quran. Even Saudi Arabia cannot ask. Even Saudi Arabia cannot say that they don't like the Western.
Yeah.
They say that. Where they get it? They get it. They use also Quran. You understand what I mean?
Okay. My concern is that, look, I mean, there's a large body of Islamic clerics all over the world. I think they are not being vocal enough about this problem. No. Don't you think so, Imam?
No, they're not
condemning enough. They're not really forceful in the condemnation.
You have enough condemning that, but
they think they're too soft.
They don't have the means to go to the people, because to be honest, the people that are trying to mislead our youth, they have the money.
Yeah, but money.
No, but
is
they have
not
the money
everything.
and the means. Internet, YouTube. they make a lot of congress and they get people and then they start doing it.
Let me ask a question, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, please. What sort of what sort of money can people have that can make a youngster to blow himself up?
No, it's a,
and secondly, please, let me finish. And what sort of promise are they giving to them? You have 7 wives, 7 virgins to go and marry. Why 72 virgins or what? Why are they so crazy about women now? And are they so lustful that way?
No, the young ones don't get
you enter a place, you enter a village, and then you kill all the men, and then you leave the women, and then you carry the whole women.
Yeah,
are they so lustful this way?
We have to help
you don't get the money. What I mean with the money is that...
Is it a family that get it then?
No, nobody gets the money. What I mean with the money is that those people have the money and the means to get to the media and to
brainwash the people.
Brainwash the young ones.
Yeah.
That is what I mean with the money. Because look at me. When the thing happened to Charlie Hebdo, I had a preach about it in the mosque.
Yeah.
And I said it's wrong, and I took everything that I know about it and I said it is wrong.
Okay.
It cannot happen. But do you hear something about it? No, because we don't have the means for it.
Yeah.
Now we see that people are coming, and a lot of Muslim clerics that are doing it.
Yeah.
But to be honest, they are not Arabic. They are not Arabic like Mufti Menk. He is not an Arabic man. He looks like an Arabic man, but even he says, "Hey, this is not good." But Yusuf Qaradawi, he said something about Boko Haram and all those things. It's not good. And to be honest, we forget that because of the
Qaradawi is the most extremist.
Yeah, and to be honest about
that name is the most dangerous cleric you can get.
No, that's not true. But before I go about that, to talk about Charlie Hebdo.
Yeah, Charlie Hebdo.
We forget that the moment that the thing happened, what did Boko Haram do in Africa? Killed almost 2,000 people and killed them.
Yes.
But we don't hear anything about it.
No.
You know, because it's a Western country, something happened, and then you hear about it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the Western, if I look at the media at that point, then I will say oh my God.
The media is biased.
They don't like black people, they don't like brown people. If something happens to them, then you will hear it. Yeah, 70 people died. It's really gruesome what happened.
Yeah.
But 2,000 people died by Boko Haram, and you don't hear anything about it.
Yes.
I didn't see anybody, not one world leader, walking for those people.
Yeah.
So
That's
I don't
true.
know. Yeah.
Of course, the bias is clear. We can see for ourselves. So then, why should our young people
be dying for them?
Be selling themselves so cheap? Going to die for nothing.
Because there is a strong
72 virgins,
which we have to denounce that ideology. We have to denounce it. We don't have to deny it. There is something wrong.
There is something wrong.
No, that's true. There is something wrong.
We don't have to cover it.
Yeah, there is
we
something
don't have
wrong.
to defend it.
Well,
all the imams also say it in Holland. There is something wrong, and we have to do something.
Absolutely.
And even we Muslims have
So
to do
I would like
something
to
about
ask: the 200 boys are fighting in Syria.
Yeah.
There is black people inside.
I don't know who
No,
they are.
they don't say it. They don't say it. No, they don't say it.
There is something wrong.
Yeah.
We have to denounce it, and we have to defend
It's,
ourselves.
the thing is
We
blood
don't
testing.
have to cover it.
No.
Yes,
And
it's
no,
blood
no.
testing.
You have just go on and say that it's wrong. But we have to help our youth.
As you said,
Yeah,
in the
we have to
beginning.
do that. Well, I've not even given the chance to our listeners. If you
To
have
call.
a call, you have
This
a comment or remark or question, you can do so. In fact, we've almost run out of time. We have just 2 minutes to go. Apologies for that. We got carried away with the discussion. Yeah, but I think this will not be the last time we're going to, be dealing with this
Yeah,
topic.
if the Muslim, if the imams.
But the fact is that we have to take up our responsibilities and to save our young people from going astray. You see, sometimes young people are looking for adventure. Sometimes they don't really have a clue as to what really it means to go into something like that.
But is it to blow up themselves and blow up others?
Exactly.
What are you talking about? Everybody value life.
Something wrong.
Everybody value life. So I'm sure they drug them. I'm sure they drug them before they go. I'm sure they drug them.
But what he says about the girl that went to ISIS, and when she went there, she saw that it's not everything she was thinking about it, and asked her mother to get her back.
Okay.
Yeah. He said it's a lot of people think, oh, that's simple. Yes. It's nice, but when they are there,
see, the reality is a different thing.
Look, Omar.
Well, we're going to end here, unfortunately.
No, but
our time is up. Okay, let me seize this opportunity. I know it has not been a very easy, smooth discussion, but we have to be, honest to ourselves and discuss it the way it is. Whatever is good, whatever is not good, we'll say the way it is. Okay. So let me thank you very much, Imam Red, for coming. You've always been, open to our invitations. Thank you.
For you,
so very much. Thank you. Hopefully we'll pick up this again some other time
on the television.
And Mr. Wolobiga, the father of Civil Religion. Shall I call the father?
The founder and the CEO at Africa School of Thought.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for making time to be here also. I appreciate your input.
Yes.
God bless you. And I want to wish you a very good day. And to our listeners, thank you very much. Our time is up now. We want to say bye-bye. All the best for the week. Until we come your way again next week. Thank you. God bless.
Bye.